Hey there, what you drinking? 2 shots, let's pour it out. I know what you're thinking, but tomorrow won't come for us. This life that we're living, ain't never gonna give it up. Double shot for the gifted, and one more for us. There you go, drink it up. All this love in the cup. Yeah, we go slow, we go fast. Yeah, we can't get enough. We stay all day, all night, living in paradise. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life. This is the time of your life. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life.
That's the game I like to call the game of phones. Here we go. When you're ready, my friend, give it a shake. We're looking for 1, 2, or 4. 1, 2, or 4. 1. Fantastic. 1 is our next choice. We leave it on the table. Fantastic. That means there's only 2 left, Joe. There's 4 or 2. 4 or 2. Give it another shake. 4 or 2. What's it going to be? 4 or 2? 4? Shit. Okay. Yeah, you're right. It was 4, to be fair, so that means that is the last one. Are you insured?
No.
Joe, I think maybe you should do this one.
You sure?
Yeah, take that. I don't want to be liable. So 4 is your final choice. Give it a little smash there for us. Give it a smash. Nice. Okay, let's get rid of that. The final one you didn't choose was 2. Tear it open, Joe. If it is your phone, make it obvious. Hold it nice and high in the air if it is. If it's not, I'm legging it straight out that door. Here we go. Is it? It's his phone! What a guy. Thank you, mate. Good man. Thank you. Keep that applause going for Joe, everyone. What a guy. Thank you, mate. Awesome.
Joe, thank you for being a Juventus fan and thank you for being an amazing fighter. I really would like to wish you all the best and hope that you have an amazing night talking about you and your fantastic career. Enjoy your night and would love to see you as soon as possible watching a Juventus game. Ciao, Joe.
The pages I've got just go on and on, Joe, and I'm trying to get through as many as I can, as quick as I can for you, so the guys out there can get some questions. But you've mentioned him, so I'll jump to it. Michael Kessler. He was probably the favourite with the bookmakers and most pundits that night. How did you find that? Being the champion you've been for so long, holding the belts, and then to get him with Kessler?
Yeah, Kessler. So, yeah, Kessler. Listen, to be undisputed champion, is what every fighter dreams of. And I was champion for 9 years, WBO champion before I had that fight. But if you just go back to a year before, when I had my first unification fight against Jeff Lacey, which was...
my apologies. I should have mentioned that. Yeah, my apologies.
So it's a lot of fights. So Jeff Lacey was a turning point. I was the underdog in that fight. I get in that win. I fought the best fight I could fight, which was great, and put me on another level. So I was 2-weight world champion, Ring Magazine, Kessler, the other 2 belts, and it was a dream. To have 2 undefeated fighters fighting in Cardiff, which was fantastic, and 50,000 plus fans. And yeah, that was my last fight as a super middleweight, and it's a great way to cap off 10 years as a super middleweight champion in fighting Kessler. And that was it for me. I knew I was reaching the end. I was 35 at the time. I wanted to be one of them guys who retires for boxing, not boxing retire me. I think I just felt it was time for me, near time. There's 2 things missing in my career, and I was going to America. I really wanted to be, not just go to America, but to win in America. I wanted to, I think it'd be a shame if I didn't go to the States. So I basically got my own ticket to Vegas when Ricky Hatton, bless him, fought Mayweather and bumped into Hopkins, and then the fight was made, and yeah, it was great.
Before we get that, I do want to go back to the Lacey contest, because that was 20 years ago, a couple of weeks ago, last week, the 6th of March. So I don't know how I missed that. It was the 6th of March, so 20 years ago, was Jeff Lacey. Where are those 20 years gone, Joe?
It's crazy, you know what? It's just, 20 years. And but the thing is, it's like really humbling, and I feel blessed that people still talk about a fight that happened 20 years ago. And it was always my aim in boxing to fight a couple of good fights that people remember. And it was the biggest stage of my life, the biggest challenge, my first unification fight. I was the underdog going into that fight. I was being written off by basically 90% of all press. So and to go in and perform at my best on the world stage was beautiful, And I made thanks to my dad, Enzo. Thank you.
I just want to say the support that you've given me and my company and my staff and everybody here has done so well for us. A special thank you to a few people. I'm not going to name you all because obviously you know who you are. Our sponsors, Legacy, Nidval, Rajon and Lee from a newbie. Thank you so much. It's been amazing. Thank you so much for that. I also want to say a special thank you to the guys that have travelled here from Leeds, Manchester, Mansfield. We've got Neil Bray, Maurice Hawkins and their crew. Thank you so much for that. Rick from Basement Pumps is here with his crew. Thank you as well. I'd also like to thank Chris Box. Yes, I can see you there, mate. Thank you from Hydrosur as well. Paul from Avalon. Thank you, mate, for being here. And obviously my mother's here as well, which I'm so grateful she's come tonight. It's great for me to have her here. My partner Amanda, all the staff that have been here tonight, Terry, Mason, Max, who has designed the brochure which you've all got there. Stressed out all the last 2 weeks, but it's an amazing thing. My son's here as well, which is another thing which is great for me to have here, obviously. And it just leaves me, I ain't finished yet. I'm not finished. In December of last year, I made a very big decision to employ somebody in my company that could run my marketing team. And in the last 2 months, she has been absolutely amazing for me, for the guys there. And I'd like to please say a big thank you to Jorga Hawkins for all the work she's done for us and everything she's done. A fantastic asset to this company. A real fantastic asset. Obviously, we've got Tom as well. Richard Jones. Guys, how good was Richard Jones tonight? How good was this magician? He was amazing. Fantastic. Thanks again, Richard. And last but not least, I want to say thank you to both David and Shelley Bathgate for being here for us today. Military versus Cancer. Fantastic charity. Thank you for all your help. And I hope to see you all at our golf day. And thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. Thank you. And if you get your bids in over there, please, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.